Hey everyone, it's Julie from Main Street USA Studios. Stay tuned for all the latest news from the Disneyland Resort. This week, holiday season crowds and tips. Gingerbread is everywhere. Costco's 2026 Disneyland Deal Review. Candy Cane Update. Disney Festival and Holidays Highlights. Downtown Disney News and construction updates. Of course, the biggest news at Disneyland currently is that it is very much the holiday season. The holiday season runs through January 7th this year, so be sure to plan your visit before then. Crowds are here for the holidays too. Thanksgiving week always brings big crowds to Disneyland, but there's also a fun, festive energy in the parks. We stopped by the day before Thanksgiving, and while it was a touch lighter than the holiday itself, lines were still long and the walkways stayed busy. By midday, most major attractions had big wait times, but the atmosphere, as always, was awesome. If you're visiting in the coming weeks, just plan to arrive early, take it slow, and enjoy the beautiful decor. What used to be a lull in crowds after Thanksgiving and before Christmas in that first week or so of December may just be a thing of the past. Now, we already did our review of the new holiday foodie guide items last week, but this season, Disney is leaning hard into gingerbread across both parks and the hotel. Over at Disneyland, you'll find the soft Mickey-shaped gingerbread cookie at Jolly Holiday and Market House, a gingerbread cranberry cheesecake trifle at Jolly Holiday, gingerbread cake at Plaza Inn, and gingerbread churros at the Churro Cart near It's a Small World. And then over in DCA, you'll find the Mickey-shaped gingerbread cookie at Fiddler, Piper, and Practical, and also the Mickey-shaped gingerbread cookies at some of the outdoor vending carts. At the Grand Californian Hotel, the lobby's massive gingerbread display is back, paired with the Grand Californian Great Hall cart offering gingerbread cookies, a holiday cookie box, and a holiday tea cake variety box with gingerbread flavors inside. If you haven't already, it's worth checking out this year's Grand Gingerbread display in the Grand Californian lobby. The massive creation mirrors the hotel's craftsman-style architecture and includes nods to the new Mickey's Christmas Carol Fest at Storytellers Cafe, complete with characters like Scrooge McDuck and 25 hidden Mickeys. The pastry team used 520 pounds of gingerbread dough and incorporated the resort's signature earthy brown and green palette, adding snow, bows, and wreaths for a festive finish. And we just can't believe Scrooge McDuck is featured so heavily this year. And if you are in the lobby at the Grand Californian, the Christmas tree is always a must-see for the holidays. Costco has rolled out a new Disneyland offer for early 2026, a $389.99 per person bundle that includes a 2-day park hopper ticket and Lightning Lane multipass. It gives guests access to both parks each day, plus built-in skip-the-line privileges, making it essentially the highest tier 2-day ticket you can buy. The tickets are valid January 8th through June 12th, 2026, or for 13 days after your first visit. Now, it is the same price for adults and children. This year's version also drops a perk we've seen in the past, a dining card included, which is no longer included this year. So we'll do a comparison. Buying directly from Disneyland can be cheaper depending on what you need. A basic 2-day ticket through Disney starts at $168 per day. Adding a park hopper would be an extra $100 total, coming to $436 without Lightning Lane. If you were to skip park hopper, though, it drops to $336, already below Costco's price. So it really depends on which extras you're interested in. And of course, Disney frequently runs seasonal deals like fall promotions and California resident offers. That can bring 2 or 3-day tickets down even further. So while the Costco bundle is convenient, it's not automatically the best value for 2026. And candy canes are back at Disneyland. If you're new to this tradition, hand-pulled candy canes have been a holiday tradition for 55 years. They have a taste and texture that's really unique and way better than store-bought, but getting your hands on one is not easy. And Disney has released the limited dates for this year's hand-pulled candy canes, and while you can grab them at either park, they are not available every day. At Disneyland, you can find the candy canes on December 2nd, 7th, 9th, 14th, 16th, 22nd, and 24th. And then over at DCA, you can find candy canes on December 1st, 3rd, 8th, 10th, 15th, 17th, 23rd, and actually on the 25th. It's an unusual schedule this year with very few Friday or Saturday options, but fans are still excited to see their tradition coming back. So if you're going for it, here's how it works. Arrive about an hour before park opening on one of these designated dates. And once you're inside, head straight to the candy cane line. Cast members on Main Street or Buena Vista Street will guide you. And then you'll be added to a mobile wait list, and after that, you're free to explore the park until you get the notification to come pick up your candy cane. We've tried before without luck, but maybe this year is our year. Good luck to everyone going for it. A quick reminder that the Disney Festival of Holidays is on at DCA and runs through January 7th. This celebrates cultural traditions from holidays like Christmas, Hanukkah, Diwali, and Kwanzaa. If you're a fan of DCA's Food and Wine Festival, this is like the holiday equivalent, complete with marketplace booths serving limited time bites and drinks. There is a Sip and Savor Pass also available, offering 6 digital coupons for select items. Now, this one's useful if you're choosing those higher priced dishes, though the savings can be modest. And check out the cookie dough Yule log over at Grandma's Recipes, or the sticky toffee pudding macaroon over at Favorite Things if you're looking for a sweet treat. In closure and construction updates, starting in Disneyland, we have a fully open park. No closures through all of December, which is really awesome. The only closure throughout all of Disneyland is at Indiana Jones from December 1st through 3rd. Over in DCA, we also have a fully open park through December. Then on January 5th, Grizzly River Run, Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind, and Incredicoaster all close on the same day. This is typical for Grizzly River Run. They always close it in January for maintenance. And actually, it's closing only 3 days apart from last year's closure date. Of course, we don't include Avengers Campus as a closure, but it is still under construction. And the pathway from Cars Land to Avengers Campus's back end is still closed. And downtown Disney, we're seeing lots of progress on the former ESPN zone, which now has this large, lovely window. Remember that part of this building will become a Lululemon retail location. And the new Earl of Sandwich 2-story location is underway over on the west side of downtown Disney. The second story will be the new British-themed gastropub, which will be a collaboration with Gordon Ramsay called the Carnaby. And the former Earl of Sandwich has been fully closed now for a few weeks. And the former Tortilla Joe's was demolished a long time back, but here's a recent shot of the walls surrounding its former footprint. This location will be home to the new Arthur and Son Steak and Bourbon, as well as Pearl's Roadside Barbecue.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more.